Okay folks, we are going to play Theta and Paralldox on Worldlines, which I have heard good things about. Has anybody played it in the chat already? I have also heard, however, that, like I said earlier, that it has simultaneous multi-agent movement, which, as folks will know, is my worst nightmare. So we'll see how that appears in this. I mean, I can already see that we have two characters, so is it? Maybe it's always two character SMAM. SMAM being simultaneous multi-agent movement, of course. Okay, let's begin. This isn't the first time I've dreamed of the scene where another me mimics my every move. We can leave this place if we stand on the light beam simultaneously. Okay, so it literally is a SMAM game. And I should point out, this came out on the 4th of February, so not too long ago. It's available on Windows. And yeah, like I said, I've been hearing good things about it, especially from folks that like proper challenging, like grid-based puzzle games. Okay, so if one of us goes into a level, we go into a level. If we just stop when hitting walls while moving forward, that would be kind of boring. When I encounter walls, I usually try touching them first before instinctively turning left. So in this place, I just need to keep moving straight ahead. Okay, but I can also move left, right? Don't need to walk in the directions here yet. Okay, so you're just telling me I shouldn't do that yet. Interesting. So you'll move to the left if you hit a wall. Do you know? Pressing Z allows undoing last action at any time. Actually, you can even undo dialogues. But if you do that, it'll make me look a bit silly, so please don't. I did it pressing Z. Okay. I was hoping there'd be like an extra joke in there. I'm pressing R will reset the whole level. Okay. So that is a wall there, right? So you can't turn left, so you don't like that. But if I press right, does the other one go up? The other one goes up, okay. So then at this point, well, I don't want to go up because then you'll go left. I guess I just want to still go right. Okay, so it's right the whole way. That is weird to think about. I'm curious how that will factor into the puzzle solving, other than just being like a hard thing to wrap your head around. I wonder why I always turn left. There must be some mysterious principle behind this, but I don't know yet. Interesting. So we could just go that way, right? And then go up, then go left, then go down. Okay. Understood. We got this. I can solve puzzles. Turning left after hitting a wall still leads to another wall. I'll just repeat the left turn again. Ah, eventually look like I'm going the opposite direction. Yeah, okay. So maybe you're actually okay, like, bouncing back. Ah, I see. You bounce back only the one space, yeah. Alright. Interesting, odd mechanics, for sure. I'll record the rules of this world in my notebook, okay. Pressing the escape key brings up something called a menu with all sorts of features. Something called a menu. Even though we're still in the dream, I can check it anytime. Because I'm a magic girl. Magic is amazing, right? Okay, so we want to merge in the middle there, but I can't press right because you're walking to those spikes. I like how you can't really tell they're spikes, except for the fact that they've got shadows that are pointy. But I could do left, right? Like this to here, and then right, up, up. Then get them like close together over here. Oh, no. Over on this side it'll be more doable. Yep. Cool. I like the little eyes that close at the end of the level. Some things never change. Just like clockwork, forever advancing in cycles. Okay, so I kind of want to swap them over. How's that going to happen? It's not going to happen. If I get them kind of bunched up together, then they just will stay bunched up. I don't see how I get them apart from each other again. Except I can make you hit the left wall to go downwards. I feel like there's another step I need to do here. In fact, if they're bunched up, they stay bunched up, right? So I think I do want to do, like, just up like this. Ooh, and then get them lined up properly here. So like that? Is that right? 1, 2, the gap of 3, yes. Oh, but that's no longer a gap of 3. It's a gap of 2, so... Just... oh gosh, this is hard to think about. Now just... No, if I go left at this point, we're going to get close together on that axis. Let me think about that again. This is very hard to think about. You go that way. And then let's just do a left movement now, maybe? But no, they're going to get close together on that axis. Left now? And we're the right distance apart, but not in that direction. How would I fix that? Obviously I can make you go down without the other one going down by hitting against this wall. But then I need you to go that way somehow. They're definitely just getting bunched up at this point. I'm not sure there's anything I can do about them being bunched up. So, there's some way to avoid that, I guess. Could I... If I press left, they're going to get close together. If I... Oh, I can get them further apart. That's interesting. That's probably exactly what I need. Yay, okay. Okay, I can tell that the smam here might still be very terrifying. Just like what? Just like what? Indeed, just like what? So there's some way of splitting them apart a bit that way. Okay. I think they are going to kind of go around each other a bit. In fact... That's it? Yes. You know what would be a really nice feature in this is if you get the two characters into the right into the same position relative to each other as the goals are from each other, if it like kind of highlighted that in some way, like drew a little line between them. It's just a very brief, like, it just appears to say, like, this is the correct alignment. So I'm not having to go, like, wait, there's 3 things between there and there, and 3 things between there and there. Like, just to give a visual indication that you have got them aligned up before getting to them. If walls persist after 2 consecutive left turns, I'll have to turn left once more, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, up there, that would just mean... You go down still, right? But you're saying that if I press rightwards, you'll go down. Yeah, okay. Oh, don't do that. Okay, what does that mean we have to do? This is terrifying. So there's some way of spreading these like really far apart. Up will go up. Left will go down. That's not actually helping. That's worse. I need to do that kind of thing, right? And I can just keep doing that over and over again, can't I? That's 3 apart. Oh, but then we get closer there. Okay, so no, I can't keep doing that over and over again. This is very difficult to think about. How far apart are we now? A bit further apart. That does nothing. So I need you to go down while the other one is going in either, basically just not going down. So you're going down there, you're going down there, but then we're this far apart, which doesn't feel ideal. This will get us close together. This, well, I can't press down here to do anything. Anything else I do will either keep them the same distance apart or closer together. But that's the same distance apart. There. So sure, I can use that for that space up there, which is clearly the level's about, is that I can use it for a rightwards movement that pushes them further apart. I mean, I guess that is still useful because I can separate them like a lot on this axis. Although, is that enough? Probably not. Or it is. Yes, okay. I think that's the bit that's going to be the hardest, is like really knowing whether things are lined up enough because of the like +1 to -1 you get to the distance between them on each axis being like hard to project forwards, I guess. One of them's about to die. Is that okay? I guess that's okay. Past chapter 0. Well, I wonder if I could have avoided it by going down to the bottom or something. A nice little boat scene here. Is that some kind of building in the background? Like, not sure. The music's nice. Finally made landfall. It's so dizzy. It's so dizzy. So dizzying. Between two colossal pillars of light stands a nameless port. Okay. Legends say this place holds the world's truth, secrets about God. Just had that dream again, the one where I split into two selves chasing those strange beams. Maybe it's some sort of sign. Let's move. What's this? New collection get. Watch, you can observe time and record now. I can? Uh-oh. Didn't it just say press space? Oh yeah, we didn't look at the notebook. Move, vanish. Theta can't detect spikes. Stepping on them triggers vanishing. Okay. What's the camera doing? Oh, maybe you can only do that in a puzzle or something. Let's go ahead. Okay. Uh-oh. God observes the world through double slits. It's a double slit experiment. Pick up the fork, press X, split your probability to dual paths. That's what the stone tablet says. What's this X and probability? Let's experiment first anyway. Okay. So I've got the fork. And so that clock down there is also doing that. What happens if I press space? Nothing. Okay. But okay, so pick up the thing, split. Okay, so we move into spaces to the side of us, and then we just move forwards. Okay. Uh-oh. How many times can we split? Direction. So, okay, so yeah, if we split here, we'll land on the spikes. Yep. So we need to like turn around, do that. Then, ooh, don't die. Is up now fine? No, that'll bring us that way. Down, right. There we go. That is hard to think about for sure. Oh, so only the spinning ones are active, okay. I'll try to split it both left and right side of my facing direction at first. If either left or right side is blocked, I'll split a copy at front instead. That's the kind of mechanic that will have all sorts of like edge casey things in it for sure. I'm never a huge fan of like rules that are like that. Like people, I complained about it a bit in Being and Nothingness because it had a few rules that I feel are like that, where there's like just like priorities and well, I was calling like arbitrary numbers, but people complained about me saying the word arbitrary, but I still believe they're arbitrary. Like the choice of it being front is next is arbitrary. The argument people were making is it's not arbitrary. They've chosen it like that for a reason, like for the puzzle designs and things. But that's not what I mean. What I mean is like you could pick either. So anyway, clearly I'm still mad at those comments. Okay, so you're saying you'll split in front. So right now I could split. It would be fine. What happens if we bump into each other? We remerge. Interesting. So right now this is actually a problem. So we don't want to split immediately. But maybe we do it like this. And then I think it's the same situation. Yep, there we go. Cool. I can already feel what I can feel coming. Maybe it depends on how the puzzles are designed. Is that feeling I got in some of the later Lego puzzles, where it's like, just even like I want to do a certain thing, but just even like getting them to move the right way is like kind of fiddly. But it's possible to design puzzles that don't end up feeling like that. But like it can be, I find it personally a little bit frustrating when a mechanic gets to that point where like you kind of know, you know, you've done the logic of like, I know I need them to be in this position and this position and do this thing, but you could argue that the game is now just asking you to do like a lower level logic to find out like what is the precise set of moves to do the thing. But I find that like an uncomfortable thing to think about, yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna split. Although, do I want to split there, or do I want to split like this or something? I think that was the correct decision. Rightwards is fine. However, now I have no options. So no. Maybe the other way round then, actually. Like this. Oof. Really? I mean, maybe actually, because at this point I can go right, or I can go... No, I think I'm stuck here. This is 100% the kind of game where projecting ahead is going to be very difficult, so I really hope all the puzzles are quite small and constrained. I can split in other places though as well. Like, oh my gosh, there's a million options for where I could split. Maybe splitting here isn't wise. Oh, because you are splitting into yourself. Not enough space around. Let's press F to undo and reconsider positioning. Okay. Maybe I just start off like this still. Maybe we just like have to offset ourselves or something. That's the same situation as before. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. I'd like to be in this position, but with the one on the right, one up. So that means getting to... no. Is that not what I did? I think that's what I did. That is what I did already. This is definitely not good, because they're nowhere near there. Okay. That's not good. Actually, why is it... Oh yeah, because you go forwards, not backwards. Ah, yeah, I need to somehow... I know the position I want to get into, I believe. I'm just not sure where I do it to make it happen. So I basically can't split there, right? I can split here, but I need to go further around that side unless I just like do a lot of bumping against the edge. So how many spaces up is that? It's 2. So if I do that to here, are we not then good? Yes, no, we're not, because you move an extra space up. So, how the heck do I resolve that? I don't think this makes a difference, does it? So rightwards move that way, or I could do a leftwards and keep them like this, but then we end up in the same situation where I can't go right without you going up a little bit. So if I go rightwards instead, we're still aligned. We can then do that, but then we can't go up. So this is a situation I need to get out of. There's these 2 ways forward, and they both lead to issues like this. Maybe, okay, maybe actually you shouldn't start going up until much later. But then how do I do that? I mean, maybe they don't actually go... Yeah. Well, you're not going to survive up there. You're like surrounded by spikes. Whoa. Yeah, we'll probably just do this puzzle, I think. Wait. Oh. There's like a trivial way forwards, I guess. Oh, but we can't both use the key? Do we have to... Oh gosh, do we have to like... Wait, I have to get the key first. I see what you're saying. Wait, so it was just that. Okay, there's a kind of issue with a mechanic where you can't see forwards. Or at least I can't like project forwards very easily. Is that like there's like other routes through that through the state space that turns out are dead ends, but it's hard to tell, and it turns out the actual answer is just the simplest thing. Okay, there we go. Cool. Puzzle solved. Let's do one more. Sorry, we're gonna spoil one more puzzle for you. Not gate. Key. So we do need 2 keys, so we have to pick you up first. I was expecting the key would just like open both of them, but I had to pick it up first and then split. Not gate. Oh, okay. Oh, so in this case, I actually don't want that because I want the one on the left to not open. Got it. So maybe we're just doing this and can we swap over? We can swap over. But I do also need to get them together. Don't die. But I still need to be able to go up, so I also need to get you. No. Further down, like that. Oh, not that far though. That far? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. We might as well do one more. Okay. One more, because then there's a little gateway, and that's the last one. Someone told me that all the number ordered levels can be solved when you find them. If you feel the puzzle is too tricky, you can open the menu and return to the world map. So unlock the puzzle with a subsequent order. Oh, okay, so if you leave, it will just like unlock the next one for you. Interesting. Wait, so that goes off the edge of the grid. Oh, I guess it just counts as the edge, that's fine. So there's a key and... okay, there's... Oh, there's a star. Is that like a bonus objective? I guess so. So it looks like we want to split and get... we want to pick up the key and then split. Can I can't really stand sideways in here, can I? But I can do that. I guess I can remerge. Oh no, but I need to stay split. Let's do the basic solution here. So I need to get them past each other. Without hitting that. Oh, that's fine actually. I could have been fine if I was up. Then... actually, I'm not sure I could offset them in that situation. Ah! Ideally, let's go back a bit. I'd get the one on the left to go up here. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's simpler. Oh. There we go. Okay, there's clearly a bonus objective there. I will leave that for the viewer. Cool. There we go. That was a little preview of Theta and Paralldox on Worldlines. I say preview, it's out, you can go play it. It's definitely a SMAM game. It's got some cool puzzles, so I think my feelings on the game ultimately would depend on how complex it gets, like trying to work with that. Like, I would say that puzzle that I got stuck on, whichever one it was, this one, yeah, heart. Like that's the thing I'd want to avoid, is there being puzzles where there's lots of dead-end paths through it that are hard to tell that they're dead-end paths. It is funny that the simplest thing actually ended up being the answer there. I guess like my built-in heuristic for like how to solve puzzles always makes me do the more complex thing first, which in this case was not good for me. Anyway, cool. That was Theta and Paralldox on Worldlines. Neat little game. And I can see why people have been saying good things about it as well. And it looks pretty. It looks nice, and the music's nice, so it's like clearly well put together. The animations look cool. So yeah, go check that out.